Hey guys, Vortex here, today with another Minecraft Earth video. Today we'll be talking about the new season, Season 6, Snowy Tundra, along with all the quests that come along with it. At the end, you'll be able to get this astronaut suit as the unique character customization reward. As always, there's going to be a part 1 and part 2 for the quests, and don't forget to play the quests before you go ahead and do them, especially for the crafting quests, which you need to play right before you craft the item for it to count. So without further ado, let's head in and see what the quests look like. Right, for the first section, it's always straightforward. You collect a tappable, and there's going to be a few sections. You're going to have the adventure section, the crafting section, and the build plate section. For the adventure section, you play 2 adventure crystals, which is straightforward. Collect an uncommon adventure chest from the uncommon adventures, and you must eat mushroom stew in an adventure. So mushroom stew you can craft in your crafting bench with 2 mushrooms of different kind and a bowl. So the cod here is important because it relates to the next quest down here, smelt 3 raw cod. We'll get to that later. So you have craft 3 carpets, red carpets, which you can do with red wool. You have craft 8 spruce stairs, which you can do with spruce wood, and smelt 3 raw cod, which you can do in the furnace using the cod you got from this quest. Here's a new ore that you can add to your journal, the coal ore, which is pretty much the first time we've seen it outside, or inside rather, Minecraft Earth. You place 5 ferns on a build plate. So ferns you can get from grass tappables, or from specific build plates, or from adventures in general. I think normally you would get them from the tappables. That's the more common place to get ferns. Next up, we have shear a woolly sheep, or a woolly cow, sorry. And this you can just do by placing the woolly cow you got from tappables onto a build plate, and then using shears, which you craft with 2 iron, shear that woolly cow, which will give you 2 brown wool. We'll be showcasing that later, but for now, let's continue on with the first section. You have placed 2 spruce saplings on a build plate. You just go onto the build plate, place 2 spruce saplings, and this will be complete. For the finisher, we have defeat 4 skeletons. So you go on to rare adventures, because rare adventures have the most skeletons, and that's where you'll be able to find the 4 skeletons you need to defeat. And that concludes the first part. That'll move you on to the super prizes in section 2. So in section 2, we have the mix and match quests. We have craft a packed ice block. So you go to your crafting bench, you go crafting, and you just have to search packed ice, and you'll be able to find it. And you use 9 pieces of ice to get your packed ice. And this 9 ice you can find, or obtain rather, from this quest here, which will allow you to easily complete craft a packed ice block quest. The next one on the left section, which we'll complete first because it ends off rather abruptly, is collect 5 spruce leaves. So you can use bone meal on a build plate on spruce saplings to grow the trees, and then collect 5 spruce leaves using the collection button. Next up, collect 2 diamonds in adventures. You can go to epic or rare adventures. These ones have the most diamonds, and collect 2 to solve this quest on the left side. Next up, we have a zombie defeat a mob of me on a build plate. And for this, we'll have to show you on a build plate, so stay tuned. Alright, so we're here on our build plate where we'll showcase what happens when you use each of your mobs. So for the quest where you need a zombie to kill a mob of me, you don't have to hesitate, because this one, although it sounds scary, the zombies that kill the mob of me returns to your inventory after it dies. So you don't actually lose the mob of me, so don't hesitate and go ahead and do this quest. So while we wait for that mob of me to die, we'll just shear this woolly sheep just so you know how it works. You shear it, and then that's it. You have a naked cow right there. For the other quest, you place a dolly llama, and then you're done. And for the last quest, the melon golem killing the zombie, you need to give the zombie an extra hit. So use your diamond sword and a diamond shovel and smack the zombie once with each to accelerate its killing, because the melon golem does very little damage, and it'll still take quite some time for it to kill the zombie. So we'll just wait for this mob of me to die, because so cruel like that. All right, so we have 11 mobs of meat here. And once this one dies, it should return to 12. When I started this, I was fully expecting to lose a mob of meat, but I didn't, and that was really cool. Alright, so now that your mob of meat was slain, it returns to your inventory, and now we have 12. So we'll just take the zombies back. I think all you lose out of this entire season is one zombie, but that is okay, in my opinion. Zombies don't cost anything. The reward you get, the golden thing, you have to pay gems for it, I believe, so that's more worth it than the zombie, which you can get from adventure chests. Alright, and that's it for this build plate showcase. Let's return back to the quests. Next up, we have collect a rare adventure chest, and this is straightforward. Just complete a rare adventure and you're set. Next up, craft 3 rabbit stew. So rabbit stew is rather complicated. It has a lot of items in its crafting recipes, and I will show you how to get each one. So the first one, cooked rabbit, you just have to cook rabbits that you killed. A carrot, which you can get from zombies as a rare drop, or from adventure chests, the uncommon and the common ones. And that's pretty much where you can get those items. Baked potato is kind of the same thing. You do need potatoes from adventure chests, the uncommon and the common ones. So if you haven't done those already, do a couple, get the items, and then farm them on your build plates. The bowls you can craft rather easily, and then you can alternate between brown or red mushroom, which you can get from tappables or from adventures. And that's how you can craft your rabbit stew. Moving on, we have collect an epic adventure chest. If you don't have an epic crystal yet, you can either complete this quest right here by going down the right lane, or you can take a look at my video that covers how to get an epic adventure chest in the link up there. And after you complete the epic adventure, you will be able to get its chest, thus completing this adventure. Next up, we have craft 2 snow blocks, which you can do using the snow you got from up here. And using that snow, you can craft 2 snow blocks like that. After that, you have defeat a zombie using melon golem. It's fairly straightforward. You just defeat a zombie by placing a melon golem onto your build plate. You will lose that zombie, but at least you won't lose the melon golem. Next up, place a jolly llama on a build plate. So you got the jolly llama from this quest here. You just have to place it on a build plate and you've completed it. You've gotten all the exclusive rewards. Congratulations. Now we'll finish up with the right side. Place a pale pig on a build plate. You should have gotten a pale pig from previous seasons. If not, then they are in the tappables and you just have to get lucky enough to get a pale pig. You place it on a build plate and that quest is done. Collect 5 snowballs in adventures. You can use the same snow you got from adventures, place them onto an adventure, mine it with a shovel or anything else, and you'll be able to collect 5 snowballs rather easily. You don't even need to find an adventure that has snow in it. You can just place the snow you got from past quests. Next, place 6 ice blocks on a build plate. So same thing, you have ice here. Even if you don't have the ice build plate unlocked yet, you can just use that ice, place it on a build plate to complete this adventure. Next up, we have defeat 5 spiders with a wooden shovel. So spiders are rather rare, but I'd say that the uncommon adventures have the most spiders in them. If not, it would be the rare adventure with a spider tower there, and that way you can complete this quest. Finally, we have craft a glistering melon, which you can craft using 8 gold nuggets and 1 melon, but this is the crafting recipe. Melons you can get from Epic Adventure. There was one that gives it. A few other adventures that also give melon. So that's it for Season 6 Snowy Tundra. On a side note, there is something they added that you may or may not have noticed, but if you go onto your characters and then you edit it, and then you go on to the customization page, you'll be able to see a bunch of different things that haven't been unlocked yet in the headgear section. So as you can see, these are all Minecraft achievement unlockables, which mean this diamond crown will be soon available to all of us. But for now, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to reply to all of them. If you guys found this video to be informative or helpful, please consider subscribing to support the channel. Thanks, take care, and see you guys next time.